What's the worst announcement your school ever made? It was the last Friday before spring break, so nobody was paying attention. Our history teacher was halfway through a lesson while everyone else was secretly planning vacations or counting down the minutes until the bell. Then the classroom speakers crackled. That sound alone made everyone stop. Attention all students and faculty. Please remain in your current classrooms. This is not a drill. The entire room went silent. Our teacher slowly set her marker down and looked toward the hallway. Then the announcement continued. Teachers, lock your classroom doors immediately. Close all blinds and keep students away from the windows until further notice. Nobody moved for a second. Then our teacher rushed to the door, locked it, pulled the blinds shut, and turned off the lights. My stomach dropped. Someone in the back whispered, "Is this a lockdown?" Nobody answered. Our teacher told us to sit against the wall where we couldn't be seen from the hallway. The room felt impossibly quiet. Every tiny sound suddenly seemed loud. Someone's phone vibrated. A girl next to me started crying. 10 minutes passed, then 20. No updates. No explanations. Just silence. Eventually, another announcement came over the speakers. If anyone has information regarding today's incident, do not leave campus until you have spoken with law enforcement. Incident? What incident? Everyone immediately started making up theories. Someone claimed there was an armed stranger outside. Another said there had been a fight. Someone else swore they'd seen ambulances. Every rumor sounded worse than the last. Then I noticed something strange. Our teacher kept checking her email every few seconds. Each time her face became paler. She wasn't just nervous. She looked devastated. Finally, nearly an hour later, police officers began unlocking classrooms one by one. They escorted us into the auditorium instead of dismissing us. The entire school was there. Nobody spoke. The principal walked onto the stage holding several sheets of paper. I'd never seen her hands shake before. She took a deep breath. "I need everyone to stay calm while we explain what happened today." You could hear people holding their breath, she continued. "This morning, a staff member discovered several anonymous letters hidden inside student lockers. Confused whispers spread through the crowd. Letters? What kind of letters?" The principal looked down at her notes. Many of these letters contained detailed threats directed toward specific students. The room instantly became tense. Specific students? She explained that dozens of lockers had been targeted. Some letters mentioned exact class schedules. Others described where students parked. Some even included personal information that shouldn't have been public. My heart started racing because I suddenly remembered something. Earlier that week, I'd found a folded piece of paper inside my locker. I assumed someone had put the wrong note in the wrong locker. I never even opened it. I just threw it away. Around me, other students slowly realized the same thing. Hands started going up. I got one too. So did I. I thought it was a prank. The principal nodded. "That's exactly why we're telling you this." Then one of the detectives stepped onto the stage. "We've recovered security footage." Everyone leaned forward. He paused before speaking again. The individual placing the letters was not an outsider. The entire auditorium froze. "It was one of your fellow students." Gasps echoed through the room. Someone actually screamed. The detective continued. "The student had been secretly entering lockers for weeks using a master key stolen from the maintenance office." Weeks. That meant this had been happening right under everyone's noses. Then came the part that still gives me chills. The detective said they only caught the student because another student reported seeing someone acting suspiciously before first period. One simple report stopped whatever was supposed to happen next. The principal finished the assembly by saying counselors would be available for anyone who needed them. School was dismissed early. As everyone walked outside, nobody laughed, nobody talked. We just looked at each other differently because the person responsible wasn't some stranger. She sat in our classes. She ate lunch with us, and nobody suspected a thing.